Welcome back to Living Healthy. My guest expert today is Sue DeBoer, a healthcare lifestyle educator and researcher. Thank you so much for being on the show with us today.
It's my pleasure.
Awesome. Today what we want to delve into is getting to understand the importance of antioxidants. What's it all about with antioxidants? There's such a buzz.
Oh, that's an excellent question. I think right now, you see, we're in the middle of this self-care, healthcare renaissance, right?
Excellent.
And people are excited about learning what makes the body well, right? Not always chasing symptoms and disease, but asking, how do we get into the health zone? And in that journey, I think a lot of us are sort of hearing about antioxidants. Now, in the 1980s, we were sort of told that free radicals are bad. They're like little Pac-Man or like little sharks destroying our tissue.
That's right.
And that we need to take these substances called antioxidants. And many of them are from our food, right? The whole grains and all the colorful vegetables, vitamins A, C, E, beta carotene.
Excellent.
But we didn't get the whole story.
That's right.
Right?
Yeah. This is why we're here today.
That's why we're here today.
Awesome.
So we were told free radicals are bad and antioxidants are good. And it was that simple.
That's right.
But what we now found out is that there's a whole new science emerging that is called redox chemistry. And I think even the general public in the next few years will start to hear about that. And in that paradigm shift, we're learning that these oxidants actually have a function. They have a signaling function in the body. Let's say a cell is being attacked by a pathogen, by a bacteria. It needs to signal to the immune cells, I need help, come this way. And so we're respecting this whole new way that the body communicates, that it's not black and white, but there are these various players. And the more of these free radicals there are, the more antioxidants we will need to pump in there to neutralize things.
That's right.
Right.
So it's a balance then, isn't it?
That's right. Homeostasis, right?
Mm-hmm.
The balance of the body is an intricate orchestra. Moment-to-moment adjustments happening, right?
Gotcha.
And we have to put ourselves in the health zone as much as we can. So breathe right, drink right, eat right, sleep right, all those things.
Good.
But the antioxidant story in the 1980s, there was this rush to the health food stores, right, to buy antioxidant nutrient supplements.
Right.
And these things can only work so far.
Mm-hmm.
The new science, the last 9 years, there is breakthrough stuff happening that's saying those antioxidant nutrients will actually not be able to do their job of neutralizing these reactive molecules without a special little coupling agent. And these are these redox molecules, these electron donors and acceptors. And they're like a little key. It's kind of like, Phil, if you come into your house and it's dark and you turn on the light switch, but nothing happens, right? Do you think you have a light bulb problem? Like if you consider the antioxidants are like the light bulbs.
That's right.
You see, they need a power supply.
Yeah, I'm thinking
just
electricity
like
is the problem, right?
There you go. And so now the new science is saying we need this proper balanced redox environment in our cells to turn on these antioxidants so they can do their job. It's very exciting.
Wow.
Yeah.
And when we look at this was not too long ago thought of as an impossible type of science, wasn't it? That to have a reactive, stabilized type of molecule that can actually survive in the environment.
That's right.
So we've come a long way.
Yeah, in our consultancy, Proactive Health Resources, we're always on the cutting edge. We're pioneering spirits, and we're trying to find these innovations. And through that, we were connected to an atomic and medical physicist in Utah who had managed exactly what you say to stabilize outside of the body this incredible blend of these tiny little molecules that turns out to be the foundational communication code of the body.
That's awesome.
To be able to stabilize it when they're highly reactive, that's a big breakthrough. And that way it's available, to the masses in a commercially available form. And we're finding now that that is turning the body's ability to neutralize toxins and invaders, to protect the cells. And if the cells can't be protected, you want to fix them, right?
That's
so repair mechanisms are optimized. And next thing you know, some cells can't make it because they're viral infected or cancerous, then they need to be recycled. And all that communication is done through this incredible redox process.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and it is something that is now available to all of us slowly but surely it's going to be adapted into the culture, because it is something we all need it.
That's exactly right.
We need it. And looking at the aspect of what it can do with increasing the antioxidant intake, from the research I've seen on this, you can see an uptake of almost 500% as far as antioxidant usage within the body with utilizing the stabilized reactive molecules. Eh?
Yeah, that's exactly right. Because see, most antioxidants, they have a short life. You know, they kind of give their electron away, neutralize the bad guy, but then they're spent.
Right.
And with the proper redox environment, you can kind of recycle these things over and over again, thousands of times. So it's an interesting story, because it was really based on 16 years of medical pharmaceutical research that they discovered this, that in that little gentle salt solution in our cells, these incredible reactions take place to charge these little molecules.
Yeah.
And when you're a baby, you know, maybe up to 5 years or 7 years of age, those young children, you know how they bounce around, and if they get hurt, they heal so fast?
That's right.
That's the secret, is that they're running at peak efficiency of producing these native molecules inside their cells.
Wow.
But as we get exposed to trauma, you know, all kinds of challenges, aging,
You got it.
yes, and disease mechanisms, and you know, all of these things that happen along our life path, right? We sustain damage to those little energy factories called mitochondria in our cells.
That's right.
That's the process of aging. But we're finding now, if you take this gentle solution that replicates exactly the native molecules that you have, and put it into the body in a balanced form, incredible things happen. The body knows how to fix itself.
It's an amazing thing, isn't it?
Yes.
And it's something that I hope the audience starts to pick up on this more, and everybody hops on the internet and starts Googling this information.
That's right. Yes, redox signaling. It's a whole new science, only maybe 9 years old, you know, and thousands of studies.
Thank you, Sue.
Thank
Much
you, Dr.
appreciated.
Phil. Thank you.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.